Hello everybody, my name's Emma, I'm 22 from England and I am the 2022 Next Top Singer winner! Oh yeah, we did it, we got there. I'd just like to thank everybody for supporting me through this entire experience before I get on to any questions, especially my parents who are both singers and have always inspired me to follow my dreams and do anything that I wanted to do in life, basically. And my sister Zoe and her boyfriend Thomas, who shared every moment of the journey with me. I was streaming to them on Discord every single time any clip came out and they were cheering along with me, and you know, my family are just the biggest supporters, and I'm gonna attach a little thing of them cheering me on. When my parents first found out the news, they sent me this audio clip and I just think it's the cutest thing, so isn't that like adorable? So my reaction to the results was a little bit awkward because I actually saw the results beforehand. YouTube has a thing where when you hover over something before you click on it, it like plays a segment of the video. And I saw my face and confetti and I kind of assumed, and my sister's boyfriend was like, I just saw your face, and I was like, no, you saw nothing. So that was the whole thing, but we were over the moon, elated. I was quite shocked. I had so much faith in all of the other finalists. It was such a tight competition this year, and I'm just grateful for the entire experience, and I'm grateful to have won. That's all I can say, really. I'm happy. I'm excited. Other finalists were amazing. You had Maeve, who is just so versatile and has an amazing range. Those whistle notes, all the way down to the low end. And her voice is just, oh, it's amazing. I love her voice so much. Mocha, who is just like a powerhouse, and so much passion and enthusiasm in her music. Is just a delight to listen to. And obviously Angelina, who is honestly an inspiration to have that much musical talent at that young of an age, and to be doing something with it, to be up on stages and entering competitions and almost winning them. You know, it makes me think as a 22-year-old, I'm like, I've wasted some of my talent, I've wasted my time, I need to be doing something different and better with my time, you know, because I love music so much, but I just never do anything with it. So Angelina is really an inspiration to all of us to get out there and work a bit harder. When I entered the show, I actually was entering for fun. It was a invitation sent to me by a member of a Discord I'm in. Shout out to the Pantslings. And they said, why don't you enter, Emma? It'd be fun. And I said, yeah, why not? So my audition wasn't actually that good, to be completely honest. I was just kind of doing it for a laugh. And then I got into round 2 and I was like, okay, I need to actually start taking this seriously. This is probably something that I need to, you know, actually work hard on, because I really liked the competition, I liked the people, and so I was like, okay, let's get down to it, let's do it. I did not expect to win the show by any stretch. No way. So I was very shocked, but I definitely wanted to get as far in the competition as I could. And I'm really proud of how far I've come. Obviously, I made it to the end. Ups and downs of the show, my ups would definitely be winning. My ups would also include the amazing friends I've made in the contestants, the viewers, the mentors and the judges. They're all just such wonderful people, a pleasure to work with and be around. And my ups would also be challenging myself and going out of my comfort zone with the kind of stuff I was doing. Pushing myself as hard as I could and putting the time and effort into every single performance, because, you know, sometimes I would just put something together and throw it on YouTube and it would just be that, I would just call it a day. Whereas with this, I really made sure that all of my performances were as polished as I could possibly get them, and that I was proud to put them out there. And that is something that I'm really happy to have done throughout the whole competition. My downs would probably be the Judges' Choice round, because I was really upset that Andrea and Petri didn't understand my delivery of the song, and I got quite a low scoring in that round because of it, which I think is all about opinions and personal preference. Sorry, dropped my vape. So I think it's important to understand that not everyone is going to understand your take on a song, your delivery of a song, anything like that. So I was still really happy with it, and you know, Mark's my homie, he got it, and it went really well overall. So my other down would be the group round in which one of our members dropped out. That was a shock to me and Nathan, but we killed it, we pulled through. Nathan's positivity got me through that entire round. And I'm very grateful to have worked with him on that. It was probably the funnest round out of all of them, by far. Just getting to bounce ideas off another person and hear his amazing voice and get to work with his vocals and improve my mixing skills at the same time. So that was a low and a high. I think the judges have always been fair, at least to me. That's kind of something I can't really speak of on behalf of other contestants. But I've never felt like they were entirely unfair about anything. I think there were things that they heard or didn't hear that I didn't hear or heard. And that could be quite frustrating at times, but I think it's just that typical singing competition thing where you hear someone singing and you think, oh my god, how do they not see how amazing that is? Or how do they not see, you know, the issues with this song or the issues with the singer? It's always perception and you know, perspective. So I think the judges have always been as fair as they possibly can. I would say I'm really happy with my accomplishments in the competition. The only thing that I would have done differently is I would have changed my audition song, because like I said, I kind of just joined as a fun kind of thing, just to mess around, kill some time, and of course when I realised how much I loved the competition and wanted to stay in it, I realised that my audition song was not the vibe, it was not the one. So if I could go back and give 110% from start to finish, I definitely would. My favourite episode had to be... Ooh, that's actually a really hard one. I would probably say my favourite one was the movie round, just because I got to work with someone else and Nathan was a pleasure to work with. And it was really awesome, like collaborating with someone, hearing how our voices worked together and seeing how together we could sort of push it to that next level. So that was a really great round. My least favourite round was probably the 2010s and 70s. I just felt like I was spoiled for choice and I really struggled to lock down a good song that would wow the judges. And I also think there's such limited feedback at that stage that I really struggled to figure out what it is they wanted from me. But after that, smooth sailing. I'd also say, obviously, the Judge's Choice one, because me and Mocha picked the same song, and they loved Mocha's delivery, but didn't really like mine, didn't really get it, which is totally fine, but it kind of was a bit of an ooh, you know, an ouchy moment for me. But I definitely took it into consideration for the final, and I think that worked out pretty well. The only criticism for the show would be to be more generous in terms of the time between posting episodes in the schedule. Obviously Petri has a lot of work to do, a lot of work, and you know, it's something that consistently there were delays in releases, and of course there was always great communication with that, which was amazing. But I think just in future seasons it would be great to have a little more leeway, so that we're definitely getting those releases on time. Tips for future contestants. I would say 1. Be authentic, be yourself. A unique voice goes a long way. I may not have a high range, I may not have whistle notes, I may not have this or that, you know, I'm quite a low singer, quite a basic singer, but I worked those parts of my voice and I really leaned into my nasality and other aspects of my voice that were interesting, my harmonies. So really play on what you have and make those work to your advantage and make songs your own. You know, I did a couple of different takes on songs that I thought were really unique and interesting, and it's great to have an idea of like sort of who you are as an artist. Second tip is to listen to the feedback from judges and mentors. Submit your songs to mentors early on, get the feedback you need, and just be constantly working on that song. Don't just record it, slap some stuff on it and be like, it's done, send, submit. If you're submitting your song you know, within the first couple of days of the round being announced, it's probably not the best it can be. So get as much feedback as you can. And of course, after the round's over, take that feedback from that round, put it into the next one. My other tip is to be kind to yourself. You know, don't take criticism personally from the judges, from the mentors, etc. They just want you to be the best version of yourself. Be kind, don't overwork yourself too hard, and have fun. I mean, we're here to learn and grow and have an experience, so share that experience with your friends, make new friends in the competition, stay connected, and you will get some amazing things out of this, whether you scored last place, first place, or anywhere in between. This is cringy, but it's about the friends we made along the way, right guys? Anything else from me? Before I go, I just want to say thanks again. This will not be the last you see of me, hopefully, as I would love to judge and mentor for the competition in future seasons. So, this face, I know you may not have seen it, all competition, but it ain't going anywhere now. You're stuck with me. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this season. Congratulations to everyone else who made it as far in the competition as they did, and it's been a hell of a time. It's been magical. I cannot wait to see the next one and the crazy stuff you guys are about to pull. It will be great fun. Bye bye for now. Okay, that's probably a better recording.
Don't